It's the animal instinct. It's the chromosomes beneath my skin. It's the X and the Y and the primal force, the need to survive in the thick of it all. Hey, what do you know? We're just like animals.
Why don't you cut off my tongue? Replace it with an automated tone. Videographic confirmation that's in my head, and the small print plastered on my chest. Please look for the flashing lights, 'cause I'm signaling that I don't wanna be alone tonight. I think my circuit board has fused alright. Oh, darling, I can't think straight. Well, I just think in too many ways, and I can feel you the same. My hair won't go curly from a crust, I won't go grey, but I will rust. Will I ever learn to lie, or just spout information? I'm shutting down, shutting down. Well, it's kind of it's always been hard telling you how I feel, but it's even harder when my smile's made of steel. I can tell you the volume of what I'm saying, but I know I can't breathe. And this is kind of
Hello, we're having a few problems. Facebook has sort of locked us out of our own system, so we're going to try and sort it out. It might be that we actually close this particular stream down and restart it, but we can't actually comment as Quiz Actually on our own stream at the moment.
Yeah.
Facebook has been giving me problems all day long, and now on Alex's PC, it's just basically thrown us out of our own stream.
Yeah.
So it is still running.
I just can't get onto Facebook. I've completely blocked from Facebook on my own PC, so I can't look at any of your comments. I can't edit any of the video. So I'm going to very quickly try and see if I can sort it out without the stream ending. But if it does, the new stream will pop up within the next 2 minutes.
I'm just going to monitor your comments from my phone as me. So we'll take it from there.
So we'll see you in a minute, guys. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Running water, never let me down. Drinking from the well of sorrow, just like a clown. Walking the desert, looking for rain. Wipe the sweat from my brow and swallow my disdain. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Two sides to every story you've ever been told. Some folks are scared of getting young. Some folks are getting old. Drink from the well at your bear before the sun goes down. Your worst nightmare is living forever in this dirty town. Wake up, come wake up, wake up, wake up and sway. When you think you're late for work, jump right out of bed. But it's your day off, you still better work. Wake up, wake up. One, two, three.
Down the road from where we're heading, there's a campsite in the sun.
Back in time I lay there thinking of how we could be more than dreaming, of how we could be here as one. And if I see you at a party with 100 people round, well, I'll be right back where we lay, the world a million miles away, with the fire upon our backs. 'Cause we could go to Tokyo, and I could love you the whole time. And if you show me the way to go, I would lock your heart away with mine. And if you're ever feeling lonely, you'll only need to call my name, and I'll be running right back to you. Nothing to stop me getting through you. End of the world not in my way. 'Cause we could go to Tokyo, and I could love you the whole time. And if you show me the way to go, I would lock your heart away with mine. And I could love you the whole time, and you would always be mine. So I'll put you away for another day, when the world is blue but the sky is grey, and I want to sing but I'm scared to say. Wagamama's here, baby, never disappear. If you're lonely, girl, you've only got to say.
Oh, I just popped us on there, so we'll stay on now. We're just getting ourselves fully sorted.
I've worked out I can actually comment as quiz actually on my phone, which is where all those comments were coming from.
Yeah.
Alex is just trying to get it on his tablet now. We've literally can't do it on our PC. We've been kicked out of Facebook.
We're blocked from Facebook, essentially. None of us can access Facebook through our internet. The only way we're doing it is through the mobile at the moment.
And
Very strange.
I now had to set myself off Wi-Fi to be able to do this as well. If you can get in on your tablet.
If I can, I will try.
Sorry for this, folks. It's the usual gremlins in the works.
Brand new one for me, being completely banned from Facebook from our IP address. That's a fun one. It's that Bangladeshi TV station again, I think.
Oh my god. Yeah, if you didn't pick up on it before, the problem we got kicked off last time was, if you remember the globe that was spinning in the back of the round the world type round, a Bangladeshi TV company claimed the rights to it, even though we'd actually bought that from a stock item place, which is probably where they bought it for themselves as well. And that's why we got kicked off for a bit.
Indeed.
Oh, you got it?
Put that there.
Excellent. Alex can comment as well. We're getting there.
Good grief. Yeah, so we're, I don't know why, but the firewall settings, Paul, it's the fact that even Mark's PC upstairs can't access Facebook.
I've been having Facebook problems all day long.
His phone can't access Facebook through our internet. It's nothing to do with the firewall, unless there's a firewall through the router, which I don't know how to change.
Unless it's the router causing problems, overheating maybe.
Well, we wouldn't be having internet then.
That's true.
That's the problem. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get on with it.
Get on with it.
Get
Okay,
on with
because I've got a bit of talking to do at the start, because I haven't got a video of the week, because the video of the week I didn't manage to get in time. So that's going to be next week.
It's going to have all sorted there.
But can I have the little doofer, please?
The internet does suck tonight, yes.
Oh, firstly,
Hello, Paul.
some people are absolutely wonderful. Basically, me and Alex were sorting something out, and the doorbell rang, and we both looked at each other because we haven't ordered anything, and that's the only time any time the doorbell rings is because we order something, and it was the inland boaters outside the door with this, a bottle of wine for us, which is unbelievably, because we were literally going to be on water tonight.
Yeah.
That is just so fantastic, and thank you so much.
Yes.
And that's despite giving Mrs. Bolter all that grief on Wednesday.
Indeed.
We are back on Wednesdays at the station. At the weekend, I went to a gig. Yay! It was an outdoor gig. It was Hannah White, who you know that I support and think is absolutely wonderful. Her and Kieran, her husband, who plays guitar, have the Sound Lounge in the sort of Croydon, Merton, Sutton area. I'm in strong talks with them to bring Quiz Actually, with us hosting it at the Sound Lounge sometime in the near future. So if you're in those sort of areas, you can come and see me, well, probably both of us, live up there doing the quiz. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Yeah.
So, as I haven't got a video of the week, just to tell you something new that is happening on the grassroots music front. It's called Back to Our Roots. And what is happening is major artists are actually coming back to the small venues they started with for real intimate gigs in 2021, when basically the social distancing is over. These are the people that so far have been announced. There's a lot more to come, a lot more bands and artists to come forward with these. So you've got the amazing Elbow at the wonderful Night and Day Cafe, one of my favourite venues up in Manchester, plus all those others. And this is all going to be done by a prize draw, a raffle as such. I think it's £5 for your entry, and then it's just to raise as much money as possible. And then they're going to do a draw to choose, I think it comes in pairs of tickets of who actually gets into those venues for those really, really special gigs. So I'll keep you informed as I find out more. The campaign opens on Monday the 17th of August, but you can pre-register yourselves into that system. As I say, it all goes live on the 17th, but if you go to passportbacktoourroots.org, that's where you can register yourself in there if you want to do that. Okay, let's go.
Also, before we jump into the intro, Maria Reed said we should do a wish list on Amazon so more people can send you a bottle. Good idea. We'll get on that. Right.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I love that idea.
Let's move on with the intro as we're already a little bit behind.
Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though that he hardly even knows you. Doesn't care cause he's barely even sober. Doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying. Something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight. You're not alright. Cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking. He says he'll fight to defeat them. And then he takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you know? We like to play, don't you
And our thanks to Rats, as always, for the music. They've just announced some new gigs for next year, as to have Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison with a mega gig in Canterbury, I think it is. Or is it Cambridge? Cambridge it is, at the Cambridge Junction. Check that out. That is going to be a mega gig if you can get to it.
All right. We haven't got the questions in here. I think they're in the out the
Oh, we
printer.
haven't even got the questions.
We're that behind.
Yes.
Right.
And then I've got my little announcement to do.
Okay. We're running very far behind, so
Okay, well, we can speed up a little bit.
yeah. We'll make ourselves catch up. We're really far behind tonight, guys. You'd think 27 weeks in we'd have this down to a T, but for some reason we just can't. Yeah, I have turned us up a little bit, Ben. It just seems that sometimes the microphone is a bit temperamental, as you may have remembered a couple of Fridays ago. Yes, so, okay, I'm going to put us on to the regular part of it anyway. So, round number 1, it is the begins with round, and for this round, all of your answers begin with the letter S, as in succorin succotash.
But only for...
This round only.
Okay, before we go on to that...
We can't do any special voices either, because that thing broke as well.
We've lost that in doing what we've tried with all this messing going around. In over 15 years of doing quizzes, I think tonight I am doing the best question and answer I have ever done.
Bold claim.
It is. When we get to it, and it won't become obvious, I'll give you a nod. Please, if you know where I'm going with this, please don't make any comments in the live stream. Not even little clues to say that you know what I'm on about. It is the best thing I've ever come across, and
Yeah.
I'm going to use it tonight.
I goes for all questions tonight. If you know a question's answer, don't try and elude what the answer is without even saying it. Don't give any clues away, just in case. Because I know a lot of you like to try and do little witty comments, and they are really funny, but they might potentially give it away to somebody else who doesn't quite got the question yet, even if you don't explicitly say the answer.
Oh, start with the bragging rights first time.
Who is that?
Who is that? For bragging rights.
Obviously, the face is a bit weird because our light's on it, but who is that? Let us know.
Can't turn that off now.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm going to go for odds.
What have you given me?
I don't really know. I've just picked it at random this time.
Okay.
Okay. And some of you may have noticed the name there. I don't think Mark has yet.
You cheeky git. Well, I haven't had a nose job.
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Right, let's move on. Number 1. What S is a beer made with a dark malt? So what S is a beer made with a dark malt?
I can't believe you said that. Really?
It's not Paul McCartney. It's not Jack White. Oh, Dawn Lipscomb. It is Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Well done. You even got the actual name of him. Fantastic. Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. That's
Bragging rights only.
for Dawn. Also, don't forget about our fake team name. You can go for that one now if you'd like as well. I'm going to make sure I can see it on there as well.
Yeah, because we're having so many issues, we're not going to do the bit where they vote for things.
Yeah, we're not doing the poll tonight.
We're not doing the poll, the straw poll. That's the word I was looking for.
Too many things have gone wrong tonight.
Question number 2. Which 2008 Danny Boyle film won 8 Oscars, 5 Critic Choice Awards, 4 Golden Globes, and 7 BAFTA Awards?
Excuse me.
I don't want to yet again, Alex.
Fran, I don't think the fake name is Fran Indy because that's your team name. Dry Hell, they are not the fake team.
Dry Heller are our German friends in Munich.
Speaking of Germany, that's round number 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought to add a little balance because we've got a few teams in Germany. I thought I had a little balance. Let's have a round on Germany just so they can pull their own points up a bit.
As before, the specialist rounds we've made fun enough for everyone to enjoy. So if you played the sci-fi fantasy round, a lot of you were dreading it, but you ended up quite liking it. So it's enough to challenge you, but it is still fun, I think. Number 3, who wrote and directed The Office alongside Ricky Gervais? Who wrote and directed The Office alongside Ricky Gervais?
There you go. Hannes is saying they're real. That's Dry Heller. That's usually the round when we're out with them. When I'm out with them.
No, nothing's no. They are a team that plays at the railway in Portslade. They are not a fake team. Oh, it's Yolanda's birthday from Fran. Happy birthday to Yolanda. Hope you're enjoying it.
Question number 4. Which animal lives in a dray?
Alex says, I think it's the one you made. Well, yes, it would be the one that we made, because that's the fake team name.
Oh dear.
Yes. So what animal lives in a dray? It always helps to know the first letter, which is an S. For some kind of animal.
Mm.
Number 5, what is the name of the tiger in the Jungle Book? So we've got 2 animals next to each other there. So what is the name of the tiger in the Jungle Book?
Don't forget, they all begin with the letter S, but for this round, only Sarah.
Unfortunately, Sarah can't play tonight. She's at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she might be watching on
She might watch it, yeah. Retroactively.
Question 6. Oh, this is a good one.
Crafty Craig, you are correct. Corpus Christi College Crawley are the fake team name.
You get
1 point.
1 bonus point. You can add it onto one of your rounds. Question number 6. What name is given to the flag of Scotland?
Also, it was made aware to us at Wednesday's quiz that some of you may be able to find out who the fake team name is due to the fact that I actually put it in there, and you can check the edit history for the cells on there. So next time you do it, it will be through an anonymous way of doing it, so you will not be able to find out who edited the cell. It will be an anonymous person. Someone, I don't know why they opted to tell me their secrets to how they found out who the fake team name was, but they did anyway, which is quite honourable. My phone should be on silent. They're very naughty. Stop it.
Also, from a little bit on Wednesday, at the end of the quiz, just because it was on the playlist, Weekend, our theme tune by Rats came on, and the porn star Smartinis got up and danced and sang rather loudly. I filmed a little bit of it, sent it through to the Rats manager, and they've put it up on their Instagram and Facebook pages if you want to check that out.
All right, moving on. Number 7. In which sport do participants land in the telemark position? So be specific with your answer to make sure you get the full amount of points for this one.
Yep.
So in which sport do participants land in the telemark position? And they do have to land specifically to make this the difference.
Yes.
As I believe that there's a telemark sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've said enough. There's only one answer to that question in the way it's written.
No.
To land.
Yeah.
And question number 8. The Vince Lombardi Trophy is awarded to the winners of which specific sporting event?
Amy Jo says she did think about that method but didn't want to cheat.
Oh.
Very nice. Somebody else did though, and they told me that they cheated, so I don't know if there's any honour in that. Cheating and then admitting that you cheated to the person that you cheated. So I suppose there's some sort of sick honour in it.
They did actually say they waited 15 minutes before they looked.
Yeah, that's fair. Moving on, number 9. Oh, quite a long one. Number 9. Dr. John J.D. Dorian and Christopher Turk are 2 main characters from which American TV comedy series which follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital? I have condensed it slightly on the screen there. So Dr. John J.D. Dorian and Christopher Turk are 2 main characters from which US TV comedy series which follows the lives of employees at the fictional Sacred Heart Teaching Hospital.
Excuse me.
If you'd told me you were going to do that, I could have put the microphone muter on.
You're talking too much.
Just tell me.
Right, I'm back.
He's back.
And finally, question 10. What is the full title to the sequel to Scream called? What is the full title of the sequel to Scream called? Please. Benjamin, just calm down. That's a bit much. Can you do that one for me while I just...
Jackie Cartwright said, can we please say a big happy birthday for tomorrow to the best daughter, Lisa Cartwright. She's our biggest fan.
Oh.
Well, happy birthday to you, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Hope you have a good one.
Just said cough it up, Mark. Really?
Rats Instagram, they are them rats.
No, those rats is on Instagram. I think it is. It's them rats on Twitter and those rats on Instagram, I think.
A spin might help, says Kathy.
Kathy, you've got a fixation with spinning. That's all I'm saying.
Well, she's not the one who shouted out in the cinema full of people.
All right.
Right. Yeah, well, Bertie's not even here, is he? Seems.
Okay. As I say, with this question, when it comes up, please do not give anything away, particularly if you know or can guess where I'm going to go with this on the answers. It's a straightforward question, just the answer is rather marvellous in the way it's done. So, on with the question. Here is a map of the United States. I'm going to give numbers to the largest 40 of them. What I want to know is which of those states that are numbered is Kentucky. Straightforward question. So which one of those is Kentucky?
Julie said, Bertie is here, but he's hot and cross. It's a hot cross bun. Hot cross Bertie. Joe Sanctor said, the rat singer hasn't replied to me. She's not talking to him now. Yeah, you tell him. Hello from the Cat's Whiskers, Claire Lennon. Hello.
Yeah, well, the rat singer is apparently is not on Facebook. I don't know whether that's a banned reason or whatever, but I know that Joe is not on Facebook personally.
Yeah, Alex, if you go to just type THEMRATS, them rats on Instagram, that's where they are. Oh, Sarah has joined us. Hello, Sarah.
Just speaking about you earlier, Sarah.
Her ears must have been burning.
Indeed. Good stuff. It was just telling you it was for this round only, that's all. So which of those states is Kentucky? Which numbered state? And we're going to put that up at the end of each round so you can sort of try and narrow it down.
Indeed. Okay, let's get on with the recap. And tonight it is just from our playlist of our favourite songs. There's no particular one for tonight. So we'll go for a recap. And we're going to put our aircon on once again, just for a couple of minutes so we cool ourselves down, because it is very, very, very warm in here, as I'm sure most of you understand.
And we've got all the heat stuff going on. And he's already over sweating to start with because of the trying to get into Facebook back in again.
Rushing around, yes. Right, we'll leave you to it.
Semblance of self, but I can't quite get it right. Enough with the perfection, it's enough damage for life. I've no strength, no dignity either, but I'm doing alright. I've waited enough time, cut in line, rough cut diamond in the ground. I'm crawling, but I know where I'm going, and I'm going now. We are enough in the face of our failures. We are enough on the stage of fools. We're unlovable heathens. Love us just for that reason. So enough, as I am enough. No less, no more. Enough with the disrespect. Enough, I'm not yours. It's my right to decide how I live my life and who I live it for. I've waited enough time, cut in line, rough cut diamond in the ground. I'm crawling, but I know where I'm going, and I'm going now. We are enough in the face of our
Whoop, there we go. Whoops, there
We are enough.
we go. Oh, it's Beth Monroe. I used to work with Beth.
And I used to work with her as she was a musician. and in my promoter's cap on. So I went to this gig on Saturday. The most wonderful outdoor space with this most maverick promoter owner of this venue per se, and had a ball. I actually set off really early. I woke up at 6 in the morning because I was a bit excited because it was a gig, and I got home at 2:30 the following morning. I actually pulled onto the drive at 2:30. I was just too bit after the gig. I was just too busy yapping to people. It was great. It's a lot of good fun.
So the song's finished. I think we'll move on.
I think we should catch up a bit.
Yeah.
I think that's long enough for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, all right. We'll leave it at that then. Pop us back.
You're going to do that for that, and I'll do Germany. So if you do round 1 and I'll do round 4 answers. Oh no. I'll do round 1, you do round 4. I'll do round 1 and 2, and you do 3 and 4 for answers.
Okay.
And then I do the answer for the what's it. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
Well, let's go with answers. I'm prattling, sorry.
We do that when we're rushed. We tend to take more time than we should. Right, here we go. Let's shut the hell up and get on with it. Right, get ourselves off the now plane.
Let's switch Beth off.
Switch Beth off.
Sorry, Beth, if you're watching.
Sorry, Beth.
Because she probably will be.
Okay, here we go. 2 points for every answer. So you're doing this, are you?
Yes, I'm doing 1 and 2.
Okay.
So the beer with a dark malt is stout. The Danny Boyle film, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It is amazing. It's Slumdog Millionaire. The plotline revolves around the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It is a fantastic film, as all those accreditations say. The Office alongside Ricky Gervais. I'm one of those people that don't get Ricky Gervais, unfortunately. Is Stephen Merchant. Living in a Dray is a squirrel. The tiger in the Jungle Book is Shere Khan. Here we go. The name given to the flag of Scotland is the Saltier.
Saltire, I think. I don't know.
Is it Tier or Tyre? Please do let us know. In which sport do the participants land in the telemark position? It is ski jumping.
Yeah, I was trying to allude that there are differences. You can have a telemark stance in skiing.
Yeah, because it's cross-country skiers. Basically, telemark is where the heel of the boot is not secured to the actual ski itself. So it's just the front of the boot that is done. So you can actually lift the heel up off the ski.
It's a tyre as in car tyre, says Derek Woolley. We'll take your word for that one.
Oh dear.
So
Steve Hart, that's terrible.
Oh, very good. I think Telemark's named after a town in Switzerland or Norway.
Hannah's, Daggy, do you know where the name Telemark comes from? And Laura? You're near to that area. The Vince Lombardi Trophy is awarded to the winners of the Super Bowl.
Or the Superb Owl. Stupid.
All that blah, 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 blah is for Scrubs.
Just a quick plug as well. There is a podcast. It's called Fake Doctors, Real Friends. And it's the characters, JD and Turk, they're actual actors, discussing the show. They go episode by episode discussing it. It's a fantastic podcast. Really, really funny. Out twice a week. If you do like that show, you like podcasts, it's fantastic listening to. Honestly, it really is. It's Fake Doctors, Real Friends. Can't rate it enough.
Hannah has said that is where it comes from.
Ah, fantastic.
And the full title of the sequel to Scream is called, as always, there may be trick questions in this quiz. It was just called Scream 2.
No questions about Sheldon? Ski for a point.
No, because it's not ski. We said specifically.
It was land. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you don't land on just skiing, per se. So nothing for that. We needed ski jumping on that one. Okay, on to round number 2, which is the round I created, which is... That's getting in everywhere. Which is worth seeing. She's really, really good.
Telemark is in Norway, says Paul. Thank you very much, Paul. Yeah, I'm back. Hello.
Right. On to round number 2.
Well, I mean, if you liked our pronunciation of basic English words, you're going to love our German round.
I'm going to do odds.
Are you now?
I just chose it at random, to be honest.
I haven't got it round 2.
Have you not? Well, if I give you my answers, and then you've got it that way at least.
Sure.
Normally we have, purely because of Freudian slips and purely because of people looking over our shoulder at the pub quizzes themselves, we have a set of question sheets and a set of answers, so no one can actually read it over our shoulders.
Yeah, they're the answers. As you can see. I put a link to the score sheet for you there, Cliff. Not a problem.
Oh, well done. Lots of 20s and 14s.
Very good. Only 9 questions in this round, said Bertie. Is St Andrew's Cross acceptable?
For which one was that?
Oh, for number 6, Saltaire.
No, because that's not its actual name. It's not called the St Andrew's Cross. It is actually named the Saltaire.
Yeah, because it's an amalgamation of 2 different flags, Saltaire, isn't it? Same with the United Kingdom flag is amalgamation of all them.
Yeah, it is the cross of St Andrew, but the blue background also means something which I can't remember what it is.
Anyway, right. What you said? You going to do odds? Or
I'm going to do odds.
Right.
Basically, because there's a German word in here that I can pronounce, unless our German friends tell me I'm doing it wrong.
Go.
Question 1, to get you started. What is the German word for a motorway? And this is where our German friends get nervous now, because if they don't get 20 out of 20 on this round...
Fran's asking for satire for points. Half a point. Satire? Saltire?
Well, it's like a bad spelling, isn't it?
Yeah, you got the intention there. I'll give you the point. I'll give you 1 point for satire. You got the intention. You knew what the actual answer was.
Ish.
You just didn't spell it fully correct.
Question number 2.
Give you that one.
Oh, catching up.
Number 2. Which country borders Germany at Germany's most southerly point? So which country borders Germany at Germany's most southerly point? Hannah says we will.
Hannah's, I know you too well. You most definitely will.
If anyone can be a pedant, they have to be a pedant about their own country. I totally understand.
Yeah. Question number 3. Originally from the German, what word describes a ghostly double of a living person? That could be tricky.
Gank's got 20 for round 1 and Fran got 11. Well done.
Question 4.
Number 4. This is a trickier one, especially if you're not from around there. Number 4. What is the second largest city in Germany by population? So the second largest city in Germany by population.
You have heard of it. It's not something obscure.
No. So how hot did it get where you are? I think today we reached 31 degrees in Hove. Let us know how hot it was at your point.
I would have thought in Munich it would be quite high. Are you about, Laura? I've not seen you commenting at all.
I think one of our Spanish viewers said it was a nice balmy 30. The temperature dropped a little bit in Spain today.
Question number 5. I only need the surname for this. I only need the surname. In 1439, which German was the first European to use the printing press and movable type in Europe?
And again, it's probably one of those things you've definitely heard of, I would have thought.
Yes.
Even in passing. Bev says it got to 36 degrees. Blimey. It was weird, wasn't it? One of the hottest recorded temperature in Britain was something in like Kent, wasn't it? In like the 90s, it got to 41 degrees or something. 33 in Maidstone. Ooh. I think as well, being by the sea, we get a lot of the wind.
Having spoken about Laura, she's just arrived because it's just saying that she's just joined the stream.
Yeah, it says it there. That was it. Heathrow. That was one. No, or was it Gatwick? Something like that. It was quite into the land. It got very hot in the 90s. 34 degrees, good grief.
You can tell we're British. We're moaning about the weather.
Yeah. At the moment, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too wet, or it's too dry. Moving on, number 6. What schooling term comes from the German for children's garden? So what schooling term comes from the German for children's garden? I think for most Germans, this round's a cakewalk. But for anybody else, I think it's a nice tricky one that you can get a few, then you might guess a few.
Yeah, but our German friends always have trouble with all the other rounds, particularly if it's something specifically that happens in Britain. You know, like name someone who was in Emmerdale or something like that. They've got absolutely no chance with those. So I thought it was a nice...
Well, Laura said, we've been watching from the start, still just clearing up on the side, and not commenting. Fair enough.
That's fine.
Hope your house move hasn't been too stressful. They always say it, isn't it? The two most stressful things in the world.
Where is it you've moved to? Friesling, is it?
I'll just stop talking then. Right.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
So I'm mentally thinking 3 pages ahead at this stage. You know what I'm like. Question 7. Right, let's see if I can pronounce this right. The Germans call it the Schwarzwald. Why? By what name do we know it? So the Schwarzwald. By what name do we know it?
You even put a German tinge on your accent there.
Schwarzwald. Well, you have to with that word because it's...
Schwarzwald. I don't think... Yeah, okay. Little town close to Friesling. Ah.
Freising, not Friesling. Freising.
I couldn't read it, to be honest. Quiz Face got 20 the first round. This one is tricky.
It's a bit, yeah, there's some mixing up in this. For this next one, you've got 3 potential answers.
Number 3. Number 3. What does the German word Panzer literally mean? Does it mean invincible, armour, or bastard?
So you've heard of the Panzer tank, but what does Panzer literally mean? Which of those 3? And do let me know if it's too hard at the end of it.
Yeah, this entire German idea was completely Marx. He was really dead set on this one. He was quite excited. So.
Well, no, I thought it would just be a nice easing up for just keep our German friends happy and feel involved with what we're doing as a quiz, because we do have I think about 3 or 4 teams that are actually playing from Germany.
Some of them are actually half German, half English, which is quite interesting.
Yes, and some half German, half Austrian as well.
Benjamin says language, Timothy. Well, no, bastard isn't swearing in this context. It's like when you call a female dog. Forget it. Anyway, moving on.
Hannes is loving this one. He said happy.
I hope you like laughing at my accent. Bit of Schadenfreude. There you go, a bit of joke like that, isn't it?
Okay, Fran, we might do a French one in the future. Not so too soon. It's getting really warm in here.
Yeah, I'm sweating. Move on.
Number 9. Oh, this is a good one.
That should be was.
Yes. Is it a was now?
Yeah.
All right. Think about this one. Think laterally. Which German company was named after the blue dot that was placed on their products which passed the quality tests? I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of this company because there was big advertising campaigns about them, wasn't there, on TV and stuff.
I had a pair of headphones by them.
Shh, you too much away.
I don't think so. Yeah, Paul, use the Schwartz from Spaceballs.
Bertie's put, bastard isn't a slur, it depends on the context. With certain politicians, it's actually a compliment.
It was hot and humid with some showers today in Malaga. Ugh, there's nothing worse than humid.
Thursday in Brighton, we're due major thunderstorms.
I'm so excited.
But without any rain.
I love thunderstorms. All right, and finally, question number 10. Number 10. Which German alcoholic drink translates into English as Master Hunter or Hunting Master? Either or. Fran says this is very, very hard.
But you're all in the same boat.
Yeah, and we'll see when you get your answers. You never know. You might have done well.
Yeah, you might have done well. A lot of these questions are actually intuitive. If I'm being honest.
You could guess them even if you didn't know them. You could make a very educated guess.
Yeah.
You are quite likely to be right as well. So, which German alcoholic drink translates into English as Master Hunter or Hunting Master? All right, on to the marathon question again.
We didn't duck.
Oh no.
I think we're over that now, actually.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here's your question. Which one of those numbered states is Kentucky?
Oh, I can't wait for you to reveal the answer. It's so good.
It's not that the answer is a trick question. It's how I reveal the answer to you that is the fun part.
And once you learn it, you'll never not know it.
And I've been sort of buzzing about this all day long. I do think this is the best question I have ever asked in a quiz with its answer.
Wow.
Lynn's just joined us, so hello to you, Lynn. Someone's just sent me a voice message. I can't listen to the voice message, mate.
We'll kind of in a second when we turn the recap on.
Oh, I can do it in the recap. Yeah. Can.
Right, so that being said, let's get on to that recap. And Beth there once again. Hello, Beth.
Who we got next?
We're on Joshua Grant, Figure It Out.
Let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out. Right, we'll see you in just a second, and here is your recap.
And to the Germans who actually dropped me a message to tell me that I'm speaking about the Schwarzwald wrong. I don't care.
It's the English interpretation of a German word, not in English.
I'm quite with what you if you come to my pub quizzes, you know that when it comes to pronunciation, I am really with Winston Churchill, who turned around and said, "It's an Englishman's inalienable right to pronounce foreign words any which way he so chooses. And if it's good enough for Winnie, it's good enough for me." So there.
Right, we're back in a second, guys, because it's getting hot and he's got the aircon back on. We'll see you in a minute.
I'm bitter. My lovely soul's been bitten and chewed. Yeah, glitter. Locks fell in place and made it for you. But you're a counterfeiter. You are a gun with no trigger. No actions from your words. Though your head's got bigger. Cause you're a counterfeiter. When you whisper I shiver. I wish that you could see.
No.
That was me clearing my throat just before we came back on.
Yeah, so it's currently playing. It's Gold by Ivory Wave. Don't want to say it's conspiratorially. Ivory Wave.
But yeah, it's nice, isn't it? We keep muting ourselves.
Okay, we'll give you an extra couple of seconds and then we'll move on to the answers.
Then on to round 3, which we had a lot.
Can't think about it like that. I like getting drunk at the edges of countries. The doctor says I'm a borderline alcoholic. I like that one. That's very fun.
Yeah, I think we go through the answers now. It's gone back to 1 again.
Right.
And then we come on to the fun round that we had fun sorting these out this morning, and then Alex did all the visualizations for them, which is the Dingbats round, which you obviously really like a lot. Delete it.
That's fine. Right.
Okay.
On to the answers. Once again, I'm going to pause us. That. No, didn't work. Fantastic. Nothing's broken again.
There we
Great.
go.
There we go. And I'll get rid of the Spotify. Here we go. Credit to Tim Vine for that joke. Fair enough.
Okay. Question 1, the German word for motorway, and please, our German friends, let me know how many points you got in this round, was Autobahn.
Daggy got the missing 2 points. What about an Austrian round? Ooh.
No.
So Autobahn for the what?
The country that borders Germany at its southerly point is Austria. And as Daggy comes from Austria, I'm expecting you to get that right, Hannes. Originally from the German, what word describes a ghostly double of a living person? It is a doppelganger. A doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Apparently, I've got a doppelganger in France somewhere. Someone told me. The second largest city in Germany by population is Hamburg.
Well done if you got that one. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, well done if you got that
idea.
one.
I'd have no idea. Sharon says a blonde round.
All your rounds are blonde rounds. Because you're blonde. That's a good way of getting out of it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In 1439, creating the first printed Bible on the printing press was Johannes Gutenberg. We only need the Gutenberg. You will have known it from the Gutenberg Bible. I'm getting my tongue. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
There's also a printing press called the Gutenberg Printing Press as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
All right.
How about a Spanish round? Again, we will try and do more country based,
Oriented.
but obviously they'll be more spaced out.
Hannah's. I actually said to Alex before we did this, when we were sorting this quiz out, I said, I bet Hannah's comments that the Gutenberg had the same name as him. I'm just saying. Okay, Children's Garten translates to kindergarten. Number 7. I've forgotten what they...
Schwarzwald.
Is that what they said it was? Schwarzwald. Is the Black Forest. Where the Gatto comes from. If you were about in the 70s.
Sounding music around, would that be Austria?
Yes, it would. Number 8, Panzer literally means armour.
As in armoured tank.
The blue dot, translate it into German, Blaupunkt. And the alcoholic drink is Jägermeister.
Jägermeister.
That's what I said. Jägermeister.
You said Jägermeister.
Jägermeister. So that is those. On to now the round that you seem to absolutely love, which is one thing that someone put up on, it came up on my timeline, and this is so true. If you want to actually look at something that's someone's on Zoom and you actually want to look at it carefully, why does everybody turn their head to look at it? And it's something everybody does. If someone's does a big sharing and it's a drawing or something, everyone does that with their head. But why?
Bertie says, got 20. You know, this is German. Paul got 20. Crafty Craig got 12. Because Face got 14. Suzanne got 10. Bit Crush Tiger. We did really well in that round for some reason.
Yes, that might happen to be. Bit Crush Tiger is part of Tiger Mimic, another band that I absolutely love. And that might be because Jess was born in Berlin.
Laura says, 20 out of 20, few, I don't live the rest of my life in shame. Yes, for a resident German, that would be very sad indeed. Amy Jo, 12. Frank got 5 out of 20. The Kitchens have 14. Right. Keep those scores coming. We'll have a quick read as we go, but we'll get on with your Dingbats round. Ooh, Snot Actor got a full house. Whoopee.
Excellent.
Stop messing with things. Here we go. Number 1. Start you off nice and easy. What's that one? Just say what you see.
If you see it, say it.
But it's not that show. Legally, it's not that show. We're not allowed to say that. But you know what it is.
Other shows are available. I think that's the phrase
Yes.
that they use.
Gangsters got 18. Well done.
Oh, wow.
Debbie got 14. There you go. I mean, like what we said, it's if you don't get it full marks, if you have fun, that's the only metric we really care about when it comes to rounds.
Some of these are easy. Some of them are a bit more thought-provoking.
Yes, but they are all terrible.
Number 2 is this one.
Number 2, what's this one? And again, we may accept alternate answers, but they must be funnier or better than the ones that we have.
Yeah.
And it is up to our discretion. Most things we will allow if we're actually wrong, but for this round, it is our discretion.
This is why I put the Germany round in, because our German friends might really struggle with these sort of questions, because some of it is pretty British phrases.
Yeah.
Though I know Hannah's likes his British phrases. But yeah, so it's a bit of a balance.
Yeah, Bertie says, okay, no...
Bertie, no, we can't use that word. It's not allowed.
We're not allowed that one.
Just say what you see.
Say what you see, but it's not that particular brand of say what you see. Right, moving on. Number 3. I like this one. I like all these. I made them, so I would like them, but I like the look of this one. Just see it, say it.
We had a lot of fun working out what we were going to do and then how we were going to make them. And then Alex did his usual graphics wizardry on it.
Yeah. So that's the thing. If me and Matt were looking through it and we both laughed at it, then we knew that was something to put in.
Hannah's is struggling with this one, it seems.
You have had an advantage, though, let's be fair. Hey, you got it. There we go.
Hey!
Got it. All right, moving on. Number 4. What do you think this one is? No, Bertie.
We don't say. We don't tell you. We're not saying anything about any of them.
Well, I just have. I've spoiled that one, but... And now you'll never know.
He's in it. Number 5. This one, we might give half points for, depending on what you put. But you need it properly to get it right.
Full answer for the full 2 points. If you have something half there, we might give you one point. If you have something that I consider funnier or better than that, you may get 2 points.
And you're adjudicating.
Yeah, but it is to my discretion. Bit Crush Tiger says these are great. That's good. I think that's a good metric. If someone who's not from the native country can also understand this, I think that's a good metric for what's a good question.
Bram, with all your new stuff that's coming out, if you want to drop a link into the feed, that's fine by me for Tiger Mimic. No problem at all. With your new stuff that you've just released.
even though if we do play your stuff, we do get copyright struck.
Yeah, if you can sort that out, that would be great. We can't really put it onto the main list because we get copyright struck for some bizarre reason.
And I think 99 times out of 100, it's not the actual artist that's blocking us. It's the licensee or people who own it. I don't know how it works. I'm not in the business, but there you go. All right, moving on. Number 6. Nice and simple one. This one. Number 6. What's this? Just say what you see.
I think this for if English is not your native language, I think this is the hardest round we do.
But Bitcrush said that she was enjoying it, so.
Well, Bitcrush is Bram, so he's American, so he'll get it.
But I would imagine that playing as a team, that they still get it.
Between the two of them.
Yeah.
Well, they've got the English, the American, and the European bases all touched, don't they?
All right, moving on. Number 7.
Oh no! This one I think is a slightly trickier one.
I like this one a lot,
but it's good.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Apparently, Alexa doesn't know it.
Amy's actually laughed out loud at that graphic. Good. For some reason, I did mute the thing. I don't know why it's back on.
Yeah. The name that I can't mention because it'll kick in again, but that begins with AL, actually responded. I don't know if you heard it, but actually responded and said, "Can't help me with that one."
It's alright, 'cause I didn't ask you. You nosy Parker. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I think a lot of the artists we've contacted, they've all given us express permission, all of them. But most of them don't know why we keep getting blocked. We'll figure it out. It's fine.
But we can't just keep adding anything that we get. Any artist that we get muted for, we've got to take them out of our general playlist, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's always the really good stuff that gets blocked. It's annoying. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's not good.
Well, they're all really good stuff, to be honest. Yeah. If we put them on. Number 8. What do you reckon to this one? Say what you see.
It was funny when George Martin Marino, one of our good friends, his video we played got blocked. He was like, "I've got no idea why that happened." And that's when we realised that no one's actually doing this on purpose. It's all just the internet.
Yeah, he hasn't even got any sort of protections whatsoever. He's not even applied for anything. Protections. They just sorted it out.
All right, moving on to number 9.
9, I think, is a bit groany, but we'll see. See what you think.
Yeah. I'm glad that people like these because we've got loads of them.
We've got tons of them. And we keep making more up as we go along. All of a sudden, because I'm a floor up from Alex, and each one of us will message each other with an idea, and yeah, that's a good one. We'll put that on the list. Right, I'm on the wine. Thank you very much, Rini and Co. I really took the mick out of Mrs. Boulter last Wednesday at the station. We do have some, if you're in the Brighton area, we do have some spaces left for the station quiz this Wednesday. You just need to email us at qabookings@yahoo.com. qabookings@yahoo.com. It equates to £3 per person. Tables of 6 or tables of 4, so £18 or £12. Drop us an email. We'll send you a booking reference, and that confirms it that way. That way, we don't ever double book any tables because we've only got 11 tables available
as of now. Yeah. Bitcrush saying, honestly, when we uploaded our last video to our own YouTube, we got flagged for infringement. Yeah, it's crazy. I think Sega put videos of their old games on, and they got copyright infringement from themselves because they didn't technically do the right thing. So you can get your own copyright infringement from yourself, which is bizarre.
I did say number 9 was a bit of a groaner. Joan actually loves it.
And here's number 10. I haven't got a glass.
You have somewhat. What's here? I knew I'd got you one.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So thank you, Inland Boaters. It was a complete surprise.
Yeah, we were just talking on the landing about tonight, and then we got a doorbell, and we were just like, ooh, what's that?
And I said, have you ordered something? And he said, no, I have not. And I went, I haven't ordered anything.
Yeah. Anybody else have parts of the body that don't normally sweat? Not just sweating, but showering everything and everything around. Yes, I had a part of my leg the other night that was sweating that I didn't know you could sweat there. It was like on the inner crease of my calf. It was just sweating. Like where your calf joins your shin.
So very weird.
Yes.
Right, let's go. So that's your turn. Let's go move on because we're about right. So back on to take note of the numbers. Which one of these is Kentucky? So you've got all the numbers there. Which one of them is Kentucky?
Obviously, we're missing out a lot of states that are too small to actually put a number on there. So, yeah, your face is sweating. My face is sweating. My neck is a little bit sweaty. Good grief, it's horrible.
Right, we're going to put the recap on. We're going to disappear for 2 minutes of the recap just to chill things down a little bit because it is. You haven't got the temperature control in here.
No,
I have upstairs, but it is rather bonkers. So we're going to carry on with Gold from Ivory Wave. And then we'll go into the next song and we'll stop it halfway through that, I think.
Okay, here's your recap, and we'll see you in a minute.
Sorry, that was my fault.
Yeah, people say 9 and 10 are the same. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Absolutely.
No, they're definitely really different on
No,
that.
yeah, they were definitely not wrong at all. No.
I didn't leave a space for that, did I?
I can put that there. It's fine. You know what they're doing. You know what the round is.
9 and 10 look different to me. I'm just watching it on camera. We're just seeing this a bit, as you're seeing it now, on the delay, and the night garden just being thrown around.
30 seconds. We'll get on with the answers.
Yeah. And when we come to the answer of the marathon question, we're actually going to record that special, and we're going to use that to try and bring more people into the quiz. You'll see why when we get there. So when we do come to the answer, even if you're ahead of us and you're getting it, put OMG or anything like that, but don't give any clues to what it is. Let other people find it the way you're going to find it. You'll understand when we get there, but don't give it away while we're partly giving away the answer.
Alright, that's enough. That's Animal Breakdown with Night Garden, and I'll be back on in just a second as well. Okie chokie. Let's get back to there. Also, guys, we'll remind you as well, if you would like to send a bit of cash our way, even if it's just £2 that you'd normally pay for your entry money, as we've said before, primarily this is a way for everyone to be together and enjoy themselves on a night, but we are also providing a service. So if you think what you've been watching is worth it, then please do consider sending £2 or £3 our way at the very least. It really does make a difference to us.
I got which is quite alarming, because of everything being what it is. I got a nice little reminder from the tax office saying that the amount that I was meant to pay in July, which was deferred, I have to pay in January, along with any tax I have to pay from this year as well. So and that put a bit of frightener on things.
Yeah.
So we know we've got to save up as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's pop it on to the answers. Yep. That doesn't bother anybody else but you.
All right. Oh, it only appears on that one and not on the main one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go with the answers then. 2 points for all these. Right, so number 1, just say what you see. 3 wise men. So it's 3 wise men. 3 wise men. Yeah, deferred tax isn't anyone's help. It's just, like you said, Bertie, it's screwing people sideways. That's very loud on the microphone.
What's that? That's me playing with the papers.
Stop twiddling things. Number 2, I've highlighted an extra word in the 2 words, the sand. It is head in the sand. Head in the sand for number 2. I'm going to give you a little bit of delay when we do the answers, just in case anyone has any comments they'd like to leave before we move on to the next one. As I said, I have to find it better than what I put to consider it for 2 points. The only point in the quiz where it is Quizmaster's discretion. All right, moving on. Number 3.
Oh, this is a good one. I like this.
And again, if you just read it as it is, it's are you ready? Are you ready? Blackhead.
No, because it didn't include the other stuff.
No. Didn't include the sand part of it. Unfortunately, Kathy. So are you ready for number 3? Number 4. Another quite simple one, but I like it. It's nice and fun. That one is a doggy bag. Doggy bag for number 4.
Hannes, did Daggy get that one, being a vet?
Doggy bag. Yeah. Blackhead I'm not accepting, unfortunately, because it's got nothing to do with the word sand. Number 5. This one I really like.
But we need it in full to get the full 2 points.
Yeah. It is feeling under the weather. So they're feelings at the bottom and under weather at the top.
If you just give us under the weather, you can have 1 point.
Yeah.
But you need the word feeling to get the full 2 points, because it is the feelings at the bottom.
Yeah. So Daggy did get that according to Hannah's. Yeah.
Brilliant. Loving the wine. Thank you, Inland Boaters. It's rather nice.
It is very nice. Moving on. Number 6. I did make that earlier with a quite convincing piece of hair. And then I thought, no, it needs to look bad. So it is an earwig. It's a very bad toupee on top. Yeah, number 5 is a groan, Derek. Absolutely. Number 4, I thought that was a stylish shopping bag before. Doggy style. No.
This is one of my favourites.
Number 7, quids, dosh, cash equals, really bad. It is, money is the root of all evil. So money is the root of all evil.
It is the trickiest one, but I like it.
Hannah White, it looks nothing like hair. That was the point. It's supposed to be a bad toupee.
Hannah, you're online.
It's supposed to be a bad toupee.
Do
Change your mind with the weather.
Nah.
Right? No. It's supposed to be my deferring, but Mark has very strongly said no to that. Socks, unfortunately. You didn't really do doggy style. Well.
Oh, you've said doggy style on there. Again, came up on my timeline. An anonymous person messaged the local paper saying that anybody who was dogging in a certain car park to please get themselves tested, as at least 10 of them have proved no positive.
Weird thing to bring up on a quiz, but that's fine.
That's fine. No, root of all evil is the phrase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you worried, Bertie?
Number 6 is mark hair on ear. I don't know what you mean by that, Steve, unfortunately. Which car park, Mark, just for completion of the story?
Yeah, I just said. That's why I said that. Is he worried?
Number 7, you get what you pay for. I don't know what the really bad would be about get what you pay for, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I won't accept that one. Number 8, quite a simple one there. It's a mousetrap and 2 E's. It is a trapeze. Trapeze, number 8. Quite a basic one, but a fun one, I think. Carol Kirkwood, I saw that. That was quite funny. Yeah, Carol Kirkwood was at a park earlier today, and she said lots of people running around with their dogs, but she actually said lots of doggers running around. I mean, lots of people with their dogs running around, which is quite funny. The love of money is the root of all evil is a Bible quote. That's from Lynn.
Huh. Thank you, Lynn, for that. That clears that one up, and we can knock everything else aside because of that.
Indeed. Number 9.
I love this one.
That is a particular leaf of the maple variety, and that word next to it is sear up. It's maple syrup. Maple syrup for number 9. And finally, number 10, toffee, 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 and toffee. You can't spell for toffee, like someone around here.
Oi! That's rude.
I didn't say any names.
It might be true, but it's rude. Look, I've made a career out of bad spelling. This is why in our normal quizzes I never take points off for bad spelling.
Bev got 20. I don't think that's a good thing or something you should be worried about, Bev, if you think like us and you got full marks for that one. But we'll leave it at that. Okay. Let's get on now with our 4th and final round. Round number 4.
As always.
Right, so once again, it's 2 points for all these, and it's a nice general knowledge round. Let's see how we go on this one. Right, what do you want to do?
I haven't got the questions yet, so let me get. I don't actually have any round 4 questions.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it? There you go.
Someone wasn't very good with their printing.
Someone put the same answer twice in the recap.
No, they didn't. Absolutely didn't. No. I'm going to do evens.
Evens, okay. So number 1, this one is, we normally would introduce you to an easy question first, but this one is one that you have time to think about through the round. So number 1, according to Alexa and Wikipedia, can you name the top 4 non-Chinese websites of 2020? And these are all .coms, and they are correct as of April the 16th this year.
Yeah, so basically the most popular...
Most visited websites.
Most visited websites, taking out the Chinese ones because they just dwarf everybody else.
Yeah. I looked today actually, I think in the top 50, something like 36 of them are all Chinese websites.
Yeah.
And then the next are India, and then there's the United States, and that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are all .coms, and these are statistics according to Alexa and Wikipedia, which I have.
And you all know these ones. You've probably all used these ones.
Yeah, there's no real left field ones in this one.
But which 4 are they?
The most visited websites.
And you can have half a point each.
Yes. As if that barrage of information was enough for you.
Question number 2.
While you're thinking about that, let me give it a quick refresh.
Who had albums called Ariel, The Red Shoes, The Sensual World, and The Hounds of Love?
Yeah, our Facebook has gone again. We're blocked from Facebook again. Awesome stuff. So if you've given a comment in the last couple of minutes, we have completely missed them because our Facebook has gone once again from our internet. So we're going to have to just make sure we can see all your stuff. I'm going to pop my tablet there.
I've just done a test post and it went through.
Right.
Yeah. You can tell he's annoyed, can't you? You can hear it in his voice.
There we go. Fiona said it was a great round and she enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Fiona. If I look down weirdly, it's because the screen's now down there.
Fran, put that. What are you going to give Fran for that?
Maple leaf syrup. Yeah, Fran, if you've got maple leaf syrup, it's the same thing. You just got the extra word in there, so you can still have 2 points for maple leaf syrup. Amy says she can see our test post. That's good. Right, let's leave it at that. Okay, moving on. Number 3.
We're getting more and more weird things happening all the time, aren't we?
Yeah.
Can you just quickly pause because I need to clear my throat?
Number 3. Which comedian appeared in the Travels with My Father series with his dad, Michael? So point for first name, point for surname. Which comedian appeared in the Travels with My Father series with his dad, Michael? And it is a British comedian.
And I really like it.
45 for question 10. 45? 45? 45?
For toffee. 45.
45?
40. For toffee. 45. You're round.
45?
For toffee. 45.
I made the round and I don't get it, unfortunately, Maria. That's not a metric I'm going to agree with. Nope.
I didn't give him 1 point.
Not for 45, no, unfortunately.
He said.
Moving on. Number 4.
Question number 4. What is the word for maize taken from Greek language?
Legend.
Legend, sorry.
Not only did you completely read it wrong, you read the wrong word entirely. We're doing well tonight.
Patronising kids.
Oh, our Facebook just popped back on. Fantastic. This makes absolutely no sense. I didn't even refresh it, so I don't know why it's even come on now. Put the tablet away again. Absolute nonsense. I hate the internet. Right, moving on to number 5. Here we go. Number 5. Blur frontman Damon Albarn created which animated band in 1998? Big fan of these when they came out.
Oh, yeah?
So Blur frontman Damon Albarn created which animated band in 1998?
And that's animated in terms of cartoon.
I wouldn't have given that away, but
Well, I did.
you did.
You give my one away earlier.
Yeah.
So we're evens then.
Yeah. Oh, well done. You've managed to wrangle it so I have a hard question to pronounce.
Excellent.
The man's learning. Let's go. Number 6.
Number 6. Which specific gun did Samuel Colt invent in 1835? So we're after the specific gun that he created. I've just seen what I've given you. Well, no one's going to know. With that word, no one's going to know any different. Red wine's getting rather warm.
Doesn't help, does it? It's not cooling me down. Moving on, number 7. Is a true or false? True or false, the word raccoon comes from the Nahuatl language word meaning nosy woman. So the word raccoon comes from the Nahuatl language word meaning nosy woman. Is that true or false?
It's one of my questions. Is it true or did I make it up? Poker face. That was far too literal.
You knew it was coming.
I didn't actually.
No, wow, okay.
Oh my days. Oh, incidentally, the t-shirt I'm wearing, if I can get in screen, they are lyrics from Hannah White's single called Pay Me a Compliment, which it was because I had a voucher. If you do want to get your own t-shirts made, and I know this is plug-in, but I do think they're really good, is streetshirts.com. And you can put anything on a t-shirt and they'll make it for you. And they've got hoodies and all sorts. And I'm going to send them a copy of that. And, and hopefully I can get some freebies. Number 8.
Number 8.
Other than ears, on what part of your body would you wear a furry muff? Tumbleweed. please be careful with your comments.
I mean, we were talking about some pretty risque stuff earlier, so I mean, you know.
True.
Very nice, Paul.
Oh dear.
That is one of the funniest things we have is when we have the the delay, because we say something that we don't know if it's funny or not, and we have to wait until people actually start talking about it. Now it's all coming through. Fantastic. Joe got 16 for round 3. That's what you said there.
That's
all right.
right. Yeah, let's carry on that vein.
And finally, number 10. Sorry, number 9. Number 9, the phrase, let them eat cake, is often wrongly attributed to which queen, as in, this person didn't actually say that.
But it's quoted of saying it.
So let them eat cake is often wrongly attributed to which queen, as in, this person didn't actually say that. So you said she used to wear one as a child. Okay, so...
I'm saying nothing. And finally, question 10. You can have 1 point for one either side on this. So 2 points spot on, 1 point for one either side. How many strings has a double bassoon?
Sandra also wore a furry muff as a child.
I think we'll move on.
Bertie says the Tories are using that slogan 2024. Let them eat cake. Indeed. When all the cake is gone, all that's rest is the rich. This might be the warmest quiz we've ever done. I'm so warm here.
It is really hot.
Whew. As we say all the time, we've got 2 screens here, a light shining on us. Yeah, 3 screens shining on us, a light there, the green screen reflecting to us, my PC's there, creating a lot of heat. It is awful. Very bad. Okay, and for the final time, it is your marathon puzzle question.
So, let's bring it on. Oh, that's going to do a few double clicks. So what numbered state is Kentucky? Which of those is Kentucky? Straightforward question.
There's obviously a few there that everyone knows, so you can always get rid of those and you can single them out.
But when we come to the answer, the way I'm going to present the answer is, I think you'll like it.
All right, so that's that.
If you can help us out with the PayPal, it will make a difference. Just to, if you're playing and you've got money coming in, just that £2 that you would normally pay per quiz, with all of you playing, it just makes a big difference to us. It really generally does.
Yeah.
I know it sounds awful to turn around and say we're doing this as a service, but it is. It is that side of things. We're giving something, we're creating something, we're spending a long time doing something.
Yeah, I know, we've got the quiz back on a Wednesday, but we're at reduced numbers, and both myself and Mark are hosting it together, which means it's half price on that, and then it's half
It's half price and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and
we would normally host 1 quiz each. We're down to this thing.
We'd normally host several quizzes each a week. And we're down to
these virtual quizzes and the 1 quiz we have on a Wednesday.
And let's be blunt. Basically, our income comes from you guys. Our income literally comes from you guys. At the end of the day, that's literally it. That's what we're living off. And I don't mean to labour that too much, but that is literally what it is.
Yeah. Sometimes we drink the wine and stuff,
but usually that's because people bought it for us.
People specifically say they want to buy us, or we actually do get incredibly generous gifts taken to our door, which is, incredible.
We've mentioned the people before. You know who you are. I know a lot of people don't like to keep mentioning things like that, but yeah, it's people that are just. Sometimes we literally get it on when people pay money into our PayPal saying, "Please spend this on a bottle of wine." specifically. And when people say that, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to respect the reasons why they're saying those things.
But yeah, to bring it home, do not make it too negative. Thank you if you do donate. If you are in a position that you have absolutely no income like us, then sharing our page, subscribing to our YouTube really does help. It really does help. Mark popped out. Oh, I've just got a notification. The Bangladeshi TV channel has released their dispute for our claim that spinning globe, which is from the stock website which we purchased, isn't theirs. There you go. Isn't it nice? I think our Facebook has gone a little bit weird as well because I'm not getting any comments. Oh, good grief. I'm trying to make sure I can see your comments now because our actual PC isn't working. You've commented. I'm going to try and very quickly to see if you do comments. There we go. Sue Lawrence says, if I donate, please promise you'll feed a hamster on the internet. Working overtime, I think, tonight. Oh, good grief. Yeah, as we said, it's double bassoon, Debbie. Yeah, Sue said, if she donates, can we please promise to feed that hamster on your internet? Which I said has been working full time. Oh, the Bangladeshi TV channel released their dispute, by the way.
Oh, they released it?
Yeah. It's almost like they don't own it.
It's a surprise.
They have a top up, please, sir.
Thank you about us.
I'm going to very quickly pop to talk myself.
Should we pop us up for a minute and put the comment while that's happening?
Yeah, we're back in just a minute, guys. Thank you.
So playing now is Vonum with Your Way. I know there's a lot of art teams that are in the Rochdale area. They're one of your local bands, guys. So there we go.
All back. We're going to quickly get on because we are quite behind tonight due to technical issues and that hamster taking a bit of time off. Also, if you did have any comments, we did miss a few of them because our Facebook again blocked us from
Looking at ourselves. Sorry, I think my page is on it.
Yeah, gotta remember that microphone's connected to the table, so it's all the vibrations come through. Right, let's get on with those answers. And then we're on to the marathon question, which I think Mark is brimming with excitement to bring to you as well. Okay, here we go. So I'll do the answers to this, and then straight on to Mark's fantastic good question. Okay.
Got music playing.
Ooh, yes. Sam Gifford, we love you, but please be quiet. There we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
Quite like how that looks with us behind it. Or it behind us.
Okay.
I'm going to choose. I've decided I'm going to choose a name for next week, and he's got no choice in it.
All right, so here we go. According to Wikipedia, name the top 4 non-Chinese websites of 2020, and these are in order of most visited. Starting off with the first one, it is of course Google, then YouTube, then Facebook, and then Yahoo.
And you can have half a point for each of those.
Top websites in 2022, quizately.com. We need to get our website back up and running. We had it running for a while and kind of left it to neglect a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are working on that. And eventually we will be one of the top websites of all time. Indeed. 2020 so far, yes. As I said, they were correct as of April 16th this year. Okay, so they were half a point each. So, albums called Ariel, The Red Shoes, The Sensual World, and Hounds of Love was Kate Bush. Kate Bush.
It's actually Ariel.
I don't care. Number 3, which comedian appeared in Travels with My Father series with his dad, Michael? That would be Jack Whitehall. Or is it Whitehall to you?
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's really worth seeing. It's hilarious. It really is funny.
Number 4, the word for maze taken from the Greek legend is labyrinth. Labyrinth for number 4. Number 5, Blur frontman Damon Albarn created which animated band in 1998? They are Gorillaz. Gorillaz for number 5. Number 6, which specific gun did Samuel Colt invent in 1835? More specific the better. It was the revolver. There were pistols beforehand, but he was the inventor of the revolver. So revolver for number 6. Number 7, true or false? The word raccoon comes from Nahuatl language meaning nosy woman. It is false. It actually means he scratches with his hands. So it scratches with the hands is actually what it means. So it's false. But it sounds like it could be true. That's the point. Number 8, other than ears, what part of your body would you wear a furry muff? You'd wear it on your hands. For number 8, hands. I knew a revolver would come around. Get out, Bertie. Number 9, phrase "let them eat cake" is often wrongly attributed to which queen? It is Marie Antoinette. Marie Antoinette for number 9. And finally, number 10, how many strings has a double bassoon? It is none. A bassoon is a woodwind instrument. You blow it, you don't pluck it. So, well done if you got that one as well. One of our cheeky little trick questions. Can we have fist for number 8? I guess.
Yes, I suppose so. Any part of your hand, I suppose.
Okay.
Okay, with this next bit, I know you're going to get ahead of me with this one. Don't reveal it for the other people. Put "oh my god" and "wow" and all that sort of stuff in the comments, but don't get my phone making noises. Please don't give it away until we do the full reveal, because some of you will be ahead on this one. So here we go, and we're going to record this so we can actually use it as a trailer for the quiz to get more people involved. So here we go. So this is Quiz Actually's marathon question, which we give you one question at the start of the quiz and we wait till the end before revealing the answer. The question we asked you was, which of these numbered states, we gave you 40 of them, the biggest 40, are which one of them is Kentucky? So let me take away those numbered questions. So, let's start with the first one. It is not the one that we've done in white, because that's Minnesota and looks a bit like a chef's hat. You are never going to look at the map of the United States ever again the same. This is going to stick in your mind and it's always going to remind you of me. But here we go. Number 2. It is not Iowa, because that sort of looks like a face. It is not number 3, because that looks like a torso in Chef White's, because that's Missouri. It's not the 4th one I'm putting up there, which is Arkansas, which looks a bit like the trousers that a chef might wear. It is not the fifth one, which is Louisiana, which is the boots that a chef might wear. Nor is it the pan that the chef is carrying, because that is Tennessee. However, in that pan is the delicious Kentucky Fried Chicken. And you can look at that map anytime you see again, and you will never be able to unsee this. We love this question. We love this answer. Number 28 was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So there you go. That's your bonus 2 points. I'll do that there. Okay, so let us know your scores. A couple of people have done things on there. We've got a couple of teams have said their scores. For number 1, the websites, they were half a point each, so that is 2 points overall. I'm going to very quickly check the Colt 45. I believe the Colt 45 was invented a long time after that, but I will double check for you. The Colt 45, let's have a quick look. The Colt 45 was not invented in 1853. It was invented in 1872. It wasn't the first revolver. So Colt 45 is not correct.
Please let me know what you think of the state of Kentucky with the chef, with his pan of Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I promise you, because I've looked at this several times since sorting this out, and you cannot see that anymore. You cannot see the chef in the States of America. It's just weird. So we're live on Mondays and Fridays on YouTube. Please join us.
Indeed. All right. With that being said, let's have a quick check of your scores. Don't forget, in 5 minutes, I will be sorting your scores into ascending order, so we'll find out who our winner is tonight. Okay, so a quick refresh there, because I think our Facebook's gone again. No, it's fine. Good stuff. Okay, put this back up there. Get rid of that. Get ourselves talking. That'd be annoying. There we go. Sorry if you've got a few more comments coming in there. It did.
Yeah, we froze again. We didn't see half of that.
Oh dear, we've got lots of these amazing questions and comments. Let's have a quick look. Bev Page says that's amazing. Love it. Bertie says Lee's quiz actually, and someone's already liked it. Probably was very, very clever. 23 for Fran. Amy said it's clever, but she also got it wrong. Won't mention Florida. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Fran, 23 out of 18, loved it. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Fran.
It's a freaking stay. It's a proper stay. Please don't share that immediately. We're actually going to put a bit up on all our social media platforms, and then if you'd be happy to share that afterwards, that would be great for us.
Oh, Ryan Hall says, Mark, stand up now, take a bow. Did anybody here get the bonus right from Amy? Yeah, with the 2012 London Olympic logo or something to do with the Simpsons.
Oh, I tell you, on logos, Olympic logos, can you actually do a quick search and find it, Alex? The Tokyo 2020 logo is amazing.
Not that they'll ever use it.
No, they are going to use it because it's still going to be called 2020.
Even though it's going to be in 2021.
Even though it's in 2021, it's going to be called 2020. See if you can find that logo, Alex, and we'll put it up on screen. It is actually amazing. It's one of the best logos that they've ever created for the Olympics.
Yeah, it is very good, actually. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this on properly. We'll have a look. There we go. That's that one.
Oh, it's not quite there.
No, I can't get it on there. Sorry. It's not going to happen.
Okay, so that's 2020, and then the final circle. Can we do it another way?
No.
Okay, look it up. It's 2020, which creates the rings of the Olympic rings, and the final circle is actually the red circle of the Japanese flag. It's really, really clever.
Thank you, Roy from Kerno. Fantastic to see you again. Quiz Face got 68.5. Not our best. That's not a bad score considering, especially if you went massive on the German round. I'm going to make sure we get our score grid on there so we can have a quick looky-loo.
Lucky Lou, eh?
Quick looky-loo. Yeah.
Tommy +2, let us know your scores and we'll put those in for you.
Tommy and Fran were playing a separate team tonight, which is a new one.
All right.
Right, I'm going to give it another minute until we do the scores. Have a quick look how we're going at the moment. So there's quite high scores there at the top. It's my birthday and I'll quiz if I want to, aka Charlie's Angel. Not what they're scoring yet, but you can always do that afterwards.
And also the Smiths on tour and Noski's Servants.
Look at that. Oh, look at our Facebook. There we go.
I'll stop doing that. I'll move that out of the way. Put it on the floor. I can't rattle them anymore.
Thanks for the quiz from Laura. Vielen für this Deutschen Runde, it saved our Schnitzel. Very good. I probably wasn't very good in the pronunciation there, but you know. So what else have we got there? Let's put a bit more music on as we normally do.
I think so. Who are we going to put on?
It's Sam Gifford, as we cut him off quite unceremoniously earlier.
Yeah, okay, let's put him on.
So this is Perfect Things by Sam Gifford.
Can we put him on the screen in any way?
No.
Okay. I've been told. Okay.
Another 30 seconds and the scores will be in order then. Paul says, thank you, both sadly fell. We fell just short of the magic number tonight, 64 out of 80. Something.
3 is the magic number.
Alright guys, I'm going to put those scores in order. Let's see how we are. If your scores aren't in there already,
We'll do it a bit later.
you can always put them in there and we will sort the scores out again before the end of the quiz.
If you want to help us out, it's paypal.me/quiz actually. And that's a quicker way of doing it than what we said before. It goes out about 3 steps.
Thank you, Amy. You're very welcome. Barry says, we love the quiz tonight, especially Dingbats. Thank you so much, Barry. Alex says, bye with a sad SpongeBob.
Oh, before you all go, because we've not done the straw poll, we have decided that for the special round that we do for round 3, on Friday is going to be one of your favourites. It's going to be
Movie Invisibles. So make sure you're here on Friday for that one if you like the movie Invisibles.
Fleshless Movies.
Fleshy bits removed, as someone pointed out a few weeks ago. Many thanks for another fantastic quiz, gents, from Benjamin. Though, why the whole chef state thing? Why? He loved it. Bertie's team name, they are the Angry PC than 69ers. Your location is Satan's Jockstrap, regular pub, Tuven. Yes, I think that means you're warm. Those pesky brass monkeys. Cool. Joe, I haven't put the gangsters on unless you've done it. So, if you want to let me know your score, Joe, I'll put you in there. Just give me round 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put your scores in there for you, Joe. Have a look at the categories you'd like to play. We've got nothing so far. We've got James Bond. Alamo Angels consistently have asked for James Bond, and I think we'll have to oblige at that at some point. We won't do it Friday because that's our movie Invisibles. We don't do too many movie things, but maybe next Friday we'll do a James Bond.
Or maybe
round.
on Monday. Might even do it on a Monday, yeah?
Possibly, we'll see. We've got Celebs When They Were Younger. I like that one. It's a good one.
We do have quite a few of those.
Great quiz. I'm never doing Dingbats without my sister again. Ah, she's one of those kind of people. I get it. Yeah, Julie says, being hot and angry obviously agrees with us, tying with Bev's Brain Axle 82. Indoor Boaters just being pipped to the post with 81.5. Well done.
Half a point, Boaters.
The Unicorn Plus 2 and Jamie's Giants, aka Wilmerless Wonders, at 80.
Boaters, you can tell me on Wednesday who you are blaming on your team for getting the not half a point.
Yeah. Again, if you are in the Brighton and Hove area or you want to travel to Brighton and Hove for a recce on Wednesday, if you would give us an email, it's qabookings@yahoo.com. That's qabookings@yahoo.com.
That just means we actually don't double book anyone. That's our biggest worry, is double booking people. Because we can't actually put more tables where we used to be able to. We can't actually put another table in there because it literally is under the COVID umbrella.
Friday the 21st for Bond, says Sharon. Oh, is that because you're going to be here? Be here watching
downstairs on the TV.
Yeah, bet half a point Wikipedia was for Amazon instead of the I. Wikipedia is really low down on the biggest website, which is quite funny.
Which is irony because Wikipedia told us.
Fran and Indy, our scores were 10, 2, 3 and 5. Quick look. We got 10, 2, 3 and 5. 0 for that one, so you get 20 points overall. I don't think Yeah, Paul Marriott. The thing is, Yahoo does count as Yahoo Mail and Yahoo News, Yahoo Movies, because the Yahoo umbrella is just yahoo.com and you get all your information in one page. That's how they classify it now. See if I can see anybody. No, I haven't got Joe's Gangsters yet, so let me know on that one. Anyone else putting their scores in? No one at the moment.
Oh, there you go. Joe's got points in.
Joe.
20, 18, 18, 16,
17 and 2. In the score is 73. Very respectable. So rings back. Bam. There we go. We do hope you can join us on Friday, guys.
Yeah.
Fun one. Moving Visibles is one that you always request. We're trying to do it for you.
Yeah, that's one we. Thing is, though we have sort of like less people join us on Friday, there seems to be a lot more fun. Generally, in certain ways, the people that don't do well on Mondays tend to do really well on Fridays. Just because we flip it around a little bit.
The ones that do well on Mondays and do bad on Fridays do generally like to let us know just how much they failed, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is always interesting. Let's have a quick look there. We've got... Oh, I think I did it the wrong way around.
It says looks like we might have a new leader.
I was going to say it's the wrong thing. Data, sort, total points. There we go.
Monty Bitani from the station. I've jumped up with 23 alongside the Gangsters.
There you go, Fran, changed it for you. Oh, Amy Jo McKellen is a top fan +1, joining the haughty
Elite.
ranks with Joe Sanks, who's our top fan +1 as well. It is a very exclusive club, that one.
We have no idea how you get it. we've sort of like thought how it might happen, but it hasn't occurred that way.
We have no idea how you do it, but we think it's because if you share the live feed when it's live, that gets top fan +1, but we're not sure. To test the theory, do it yourselves. Share the thing now, even if it's an ending. I never said you weren't fun, Ben. We were just saying that, you know, it's a different kind of fun, you know.
It's a different kind of quiz. It is in a way. It's a slightly different quiz, and it's fun in its own way. Maybe that's just me trying to entice you to come to Fridays as well.
All right, we're going to give it another minute, and then we are out of here.
Just a minute?
Just a minute.
That's an answer for a quiz question.
What?
Just a minute.
Just a minute. The irreplaceable Nicholas Parsons.
Well, obviously he's not irreplaceable because he's going to be replaced.
Well, I don't think it'd be much the same, would it?
It'll still be the same. It'll still carry on. It's too big a show. You'll probably put someone like Paul Merton in charge, who can last for years. Does that sound awful? That sounded awful, didn't it? I didn't mean it to be.
Benjamin Pritchard has a strop. Still insulted.
I could respond to that, but I won't. Especially in my mind.
Thank you, Fran. See you on Monday. You're going to be gig buddies. I will put you on the score sheet.
As I say, watch out for when we turn up at the Sound Lounge in the Croydonish area. I'm hopefully going up on Saturday to check out what we can possibly do there. We might even stream it. I might stream it as a fundraiser for Save Our Venues.
Thank you, Bertie. We will be in touch about our special little project. We might even have that for Friday, if you're willing.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Try it on Friday when we
Yeah.
get involved.
Yeah, if people aren't sick of Bertie, then you are going to be by Friday. When are you kidding?
No, that's not true. That's not even right.
I mean, well, Kathy Clark told Bertie to stop because his pun got so bad. She literally just said, "Please stop." So if that's anything to go by. Good night, Hannes. Thank you so much for playing.
This Friday? Or was the Friday after?
Still going to watch.
Alright.
Only if I'm not sweating, Bertie said. Yeah, there's a new layer of Bertie which is yet to be revealed. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think any...
And that's going to open a lot of doors for all you quizzes out there. It's the start of something that we're going to add as a new feature to the quiz.
Okay, guys, we are absolutely sweating. We need to get out of here and get the aircon on. And go outside.
So we're going to let this song run out, but we're just going to disappear.
As always, join us back here on Friday virtually on YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe and share. If you can't give us that £2, we totally understand. Sharing is worth its weight in gold. If you're in the Brighton Hove area, there are still bookings available for Wednesday's quiz. Please email us at qabookings@yahoo.com. Thank you so much for playing. We will see you either virtually or in person later on this week. And from myself and Mark, it is good night. Good night.
What are you doing when you're staying after work? And you say you're on your own. What are you doing when you say you're staying late? And you can't answer your phone. Now I know what you're doing when you're staying after work. 'Cause I know you're not on your own. Why don't you try to admit it?